This is a 2006 Mercury 8-horse long shaft 4-stroke. So the customer that brought this in said that he wasn't able to get started, and it was leaking fuel from around here when he pushed that primer in. So I checked the compression, that was good. Checked the spark, that was good. Checked the engine oil, that was good. Checked the gear oil, that was good. I put new spark plugs in there, gapped them prior to install. I took off and apart the carburetor. That plunger diaphragm was shot. Those two O-rings I replaced are inside there. I replaced that top gasket, replaced that float bowl gasket, and I went through the carb and cleaned it and tuned it and everything. Somebody's already drilled that brass cap that was in there out to be able to get to the air fuel mixture needle to tune the carb. There was some crud in the carb. That's the float bowl gasket, and you can see that corrosion crap in there. So I wire brushed the carb and cleaned it and stuff. But that diaphragm itself, I'll take it out of the bag real quick. That diaphragm itself, it's a common issue with these engines, especially when using ethanol fuel. At that diaphragm, it's all cracked and brittle and breaks apart. So I replaced that diaphragm with the new one. See, this thing is just brittle. Ran the engine, tuned the carb, adjust the idle, and that's where we're at now with it. I'm using my tank, my hose, clear gas, non-ethanol. That little oil pressure light goes away after it builds oil pressure. I have it right now where I can give it throttle only without it shifting into gear. Go back to neutral. There's reverse. Neutral. And forward. Back to neutral. You can turn it off from there, you can turn it off from here. Everything's working like it should. I can't really give it too much throttle in gear in this because it'll shoot water everywhere. I'll give a little bit of throttle. See? So yeah. But this one is good to go. I just had to go through the carb, and that plunger diaphragm was the main issue. Oh yeah, that little brass rod in the front of the carburetor, there's an orifice in it for the accelerator pump. So when you give it throttle, it pushes down on that plunger, it pushes through the system, and it squirts fuel through the bore of the carburetor, and that orifice and that brass fitting in front of the carburetor was clogged as well. So I got that all cleaned out too, but this one's good to go now.